jump in. I'm actually also really keen to play RimWorld tonight. For some reason my monitor's gone like a weird color. I don't think it's gone up for you guys. I'm starting to think that like my monitors are getting old. Because they do this every so often, they kind of just go green. And it's always with RimWorld. I think it did it with 7 Days to Die as well, but it's primarily with RimWorld. It kind of just turns green. It doesn't do it for you guys. It doesn't pick it up on the recording, so I know it's like the monitor, not graphics. But it's a really weird thing to sort of deal with. I almost restarted my computer, and I'm like, I don't want to. I don't want to every single time it's green. I'm just going to play with it and see if it gives me a headache. Or not. So, we'll see. Also, I ended up cooking up some lamb. I marinated some lamb in the Last Stab sauce. Turns out it was pretty good. Like I said in Discord, the only problem is it maced out my house. So I did have to air out the house while it was cooking. But it was actually pretty okay once it was cooked. So yeah, it wasn't that bad. Everybody's like still healing up from like the attack that we did last week. And I'm pretty sure nobody over here is dying, but everybody is upset. Now, what I kind of want to do tonight is originally I was just going to have one hydroponics room, and I also came across, when I was doing an animal count after the fact, I came across the fact that my people can't get these animals out because of the fences, which is an interesting issue I've got. So I've got to slaughter these, basically. I don't know if I've got any more adult cows. I think I've got a bull. No, I've got 2 more adult cows, that's fine. Hold on. I've got a transport pod ready to go. It's got some steel in it. I don't believe it, but most things are better when cooked. Well, I had this kind of theory about the, what do you call it? The hot ones, like hot sauces and stuff. Because they put it on after the thing's been cooked. Like they roll it in after it's been cooked, right? It doesn't taste the same as if you were to cook it in spice. And I cook a lot of my food in spice, right? So, like, it ends up, like, infusing into the meat. And when, like, the spice mixes with, like, the meat's, like, natural oils and stuff, yeah, it creates, like, a chili oil kind of thing, in a sense. So I was really wondering if it would reduce some of the kind of unpalatable pungency kind of thing, not of the spice, but of the actual flavor of the hot sauces, because I've been putting the hot house sauce on my pizza and stuff. Every time I like make a frozen pizza, I'm just like, fuck it, I want this thing to be spicy. It's like, I think the 7th hottest one, and every so often I keep like having a little bit of like the Last Stab. The Sicilian one tastes terrible. I'm not even going to touch the bomb. The bomb just is unpalatable. And yeah. Of course, they're getting attacked by monkeys. I don't know if we've got anybody with guns in this group, but let's go find out. Where are we? Maybe. Got a couple of people that have guns. Let's stack yous up here. I don't really want them to go up against like manhunters, but this will be fine. But yeah, I don't know. It was interesting. I've been meaning to try cooking something like that. I don't know why I wanted to do it this morning. I'm like, theoretically I should have planned it for like when I wasn't going to be potentially streaming the following night. But yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure, hold on. No, it's Brexo. I got to remove some medical privileges from Brexo. Give me a hot second. It's not in here. Sauces, random spices. Usually marinate any meat I cook overnight. Whatever I end up finding available. See, I wasn't willing to give it like an overnight. I wasn't going to like let it set for like that long. Because I was kind of worried that it was going to dissolve the meat. Because some of those spices, they taste like they're going to break down shit. Hold on, is this the guy I'm after? Brexo. Rexo? Yeah, alright. I gotta take away his medical privileges because he's the one that went on the drug binge during the attack and I forgot to do that. So there we go. It's fine. He'll get medical care. He's already been tended to, but he won't get much better medical care. And I also need to go find... it's not Rexo's, it's... I've got to send a couple people into the caravan that I moved as well. So I know we've got an attack going on. I just kind of like want to set these guys up to go. You're not mine. No, you're not. Have I been? I've been alright. I had a pretty good sleep today, which was kind of nice. I want to find Bannister. You're going into the caravan once you're healed. Yeah, I know. I didn't do too much else today. Like I said, I had the extremely spicy lamb, which was actually kind of good. And I accidentally like maced myself and everyone in the house while it was cooking. But it's even edible if it dissolves meat. Well, you know how pineapple and certain stuff kind of breaks down meat kind of stuff? Like, oh, you're in a mental state. I can't add you. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know what the process is. There's a legitimate process that they do. It kind of like tenderizes it. That's the word. Onions and shit do it too. Raw onions will. I'm guessing Ocelot isn't in this group. That's fine. If he comes out of his daze, I'll chuck him in the caravan. But, yeah. In this particular case, it was kind of like... because of the spice level, because it is supposed to be like the world's hottest spice, right? And also, it just kind of like... it kind of had that kind of smell and quality texture to it when I had it on the chicken nuggets during the Hot Ones stream, right? So I was kind of thinking that I'm like, I wonder if this would break down shit. And yeah, it does. Kind of confirmed that. Pretty sure you guys are going out because you guys got the cows. But you guys kind of keep going. I don't know why you want to cut through that. I just saw where they're pathing. Leave the monkey. It could take more of that, but I don't want to slow them down anymore. Yeah, the way they want to path is they want to path up and through here instead of taking the road. I don't know why. But we'll see how it goes. See what happens with that. I'll save that since I survived. But, yeah. I know. I'd definitely probably do it again. I kind of like marinated it for about an hour. Kind of flipped it. Like, it was in a bag. I kind of flipped it over once in a half an hour kind of thing. So it would get both sides and in between and stuff. And, yeah. It was alright. Hey, Bethar. Come in. What are you up to? Guess they were cooking chicken wings marinated in sulfuric acid. I mean, it wasn't so much that. It had a lot to do with the fact that it was so spicy that, like, when the spice became hot, like I said, it basically turned into, like, vaporized mace. So that was an issue. I think I've culled out all the animals that have gotten into areas. I'm going to have to be careful of that when they get stuck in here because my people can't bring them back out because the fences exist. Like, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It keeps them out of there, but once they're in there, like this guinea pig, you should be able to go out of there because you're not a pen animal. But these other ones, they can't. How goes Rimrim? It's going good. I decided I'm going to start building this grow room. I'm even kind of considering maybe keeping like the granite in the dead center here, maybe. Because if I smooth it up, I normally prefer to put like a column or something in the middle, but this is like a natural existing one, so I'm gonna make this one. But I realized when I was looking, like watching my VOD back, right, that these would be the most efficient place to put them nearest to the kitchen. And this one is a perfect grow room candidate because I can't grow anything on it. It was going to be a hospital. These two are going to be hospitals, but I did say on this map I was going to try for a little bit more efficiency in shit. So if I make those two, that a grow room and that a hydroponics room, like I'll get like partial yield out of this. I could put like maybe a hydroponics thing along there, and I mean I could grow on it, but it'll slow it down. It's not the best room for it, but it's fine. I could work with it. Yeah, it should be good. Alright, Keelan, go for it. Yeah, so that's what I kind of want to try to get them to do today, if I can. Plus, I also found that there was a whole bunch of animals that were stuck inside of rooms, because when I went to do the count of animals after last stream, I found that there was like several stuck inside. Mantis has collapsed due to exhaustion. I gotta go check where he is in a sec, because I think Mantis should be like a cook, I think. Or I'm thinking of grasshopper, one of the two. It's clicked off it. Hold on. Medical emergency. Does it say where they are? It's showing me anybody that's like down and rocking around. They could potentially die. And I won't know. Also, I added extra people to the caravan. And I've just got to wait for, Bannister to finish having his mental break, because he's part of it. I removed him last time, and I'm like, I'll put him back in it. Via major break risks. A lot of people having major break risks here. There isn't much I can do about that. I have some people waiting to go on a caravan. We had this fight last week, so we got to like fix that up. Another transport pod's ready. Zena's confused. Check that out there. I don't know what that was. Be something. I think I'm mostly just stacking steel. So yeah, there should be a fair few transport pods tonight. I want them to build some doors. And I don't know if I want like multiple doors into here. Maybe like 2 sets so we don't have them coming through the back. Last time I tried to make it that I only had 1 door on the grow room. But I kind of feel like that's how you get stuck in an area that's dangerous. And I don't greatly love that there's a situation there. I'd rather have one on the other side and then build this up if I could. I also realized that this whole time I could have built with wood. I don't know why I didn't think of this. I think what it was is that whenever I build something right, it only takes them forever and a day to... The fuck was that noise? It takes them forever and a day to like deconstruct something, so I normally just try to build whatever it is the first time. What are you? Oh, you're a panther. It's just I'm too far out. Dela Cruz is having a food binge. Another transport pod's ready to go. Most of these are just going to be steel. I just want to make sure that they're far enough away from things. Alright. I also have another prisoner coming back here too. They have partially built this. They're working on it. They're doing a good job. If they're working out to about that far away, then they'll probably keep working on whatever they can reach. What are these supposed to be? They're slate. I don't know if we've got... I only got a fuck ton of slate. You know what I should do is I should say that they could have it over this side. Hold on. I want to get these over here real quick before they disappear. I don't know if that's the last one. Transport pods arrive. Next transport pod. There we go. I'll have to check later if there's extra ones, but I want them to start building these like grow rooms and shit. Byro has got an infection. Sick. Oh yeah. You'll probably be alright if you get your ass back to bed, maybe? Oh, you're mentally wandering. It's fine. Yeah, last week we had like a really big battle. We had what went down? We took in prisoner Zed, wherever the fuck he is. He's in one of these caravans. What? Transport pods. I think he should be in that one. Yeah, he's in that one. We got attacked by the defoliator ship and the mechs, which wasn't really a bad fight. My allies came and helped with that, but like I lost a few turrets. A lot of my people just got really pissed off, realistically. Then they all went for mental breaks. I really feel like Phoebe Chillax tried to like walk them into battle. Because they're all like around here and they just kept walking out to the downed soldiers. And I'm like, I see what you're doing. You know, it's pretty obvious. So like most of my colonists had mental breaks. Quite a lot of them lost medical privileges because of the types of mental breaks they decided to try to have. I did manage to enclose my storage over here. I'm still building it up on the inside, but yeah, I'm gonna move all these shelves over and see how that goes. Because I don't really want to build new ones. Because every time they build new ones, they put food on it. I don't really want that shit. I also have a lot of lights in here, which I don't know where they've come from. What else we have? I culled off like the chickens and cows a fair bit. Oh, and the ducks and crap. Still kind of culling off the adult animals over here. I'm sending over whatever sort of baby creatures I can to Minwick. And I'm trying my best to just remove much of the stuff that's too big or too heavy or going to eat too much food to really get out of here, you know. I take it you're down from the caravan. Can I remove you from the caravan? There we go. Alright, we've got more bionics come off as well. I noticed that before. What else we got? We have a big cow caravan going out. It's transporting most of the cows over to Minwick, which is probably a good thing. And we've got animals coming back to Dryden that are carrying like wood, some food, and they're gonna bring over some chem fuel and crap so we can keep sending some shit over and load them up and crap. But I've kind of got I want to mostly try to get the hydroponics up tonight, if I can. I was having a tantrum and he's picking out on food. So yeah, I know this caravan will set itself up as soon as whoever's not having a mental break, they'll fix himself up and start packing up. I won't have enough creatures in this at this time, but they should give birth to a bunch of young while we're waiting. They should automatically be in the caravan, I think. So it shouldn't be too bad. Although I'm seeing like a couple of extra dromedaries roaming around. They don't appear to be in the caravan. I might as well add you guys because we lost 2 so far. Green mate, when you're done playing horseshoes, can I get you to just pull these down inside? They're supposed to go on the caravan, but I know that since somebody's dropped them, they're probably not going to take them. It's not a priority. I don't need them to go. Ugh, I'm not clicking the right way. But yeah, if they could take it back inside at least so that they don't get all destroyed and shit, that'd be great. You're gonna have to come back out here. I realized that I told him to do it all like individually. But yeah, we're slowly staggering like the animal quantity is down to like 714 instead of 794. So we've taken it down just a tiny smick, just a tad, you know. I also have like a bunch of people slowly working on cutting down trees and shit here, which is kind of good, but I need them to bring the wood inside so we can actually do biofuel stuff, make chem fuel. I kind of wouldn't mind making a copy of this like over here where it's like a high traffic area. It's just not really where storage is. I thought about taking a few of those and just moving it because we're not using them for food here. I might... Mantis, mate. I'm pretty sure you might be missing a bed. I took out a bunch of beds as well that, you know, my colonists aren't using at this time. So, yeah, let's see how we go. Anyway, I'll let them like calm the fuck down over here for a bit. When Octopus is done having a mental break, I don't know if you're in the caravan. I don't think you are, but I want to put you in it, and I want to put Banistra in as well. Should use a has range weapon. Starvation. Dan, what are you doing? Dan's drinking milk. He's fine. And Dan's just having like a fucking tumbler of milk, it's right. Medical treatment needed. Biro. We'll see how Biro goes. What do? You do stuff with animals. Okay. Alright. Do any of you guys... I know you're all asleep. One of yous hasn't. Is it Lou? Nah, it's Ray Wolfen. Mate, can you come out here? I just need you. Wherever the fuck Biro is, just go outside. You just gotta walk outside the door. I'm pretty sure you've got the thing. We'll find out in a second. I know somebody else down here's got it. Nat does. But it's fine. We only need one of them. Put you guys all back to sleep. We're gonna zap Biro. Get him some medical care. Okay, Ray Wolfen, can I get you to sippy zap them? This is the other reason why I keep a lot of shock lancers. Cool beans, go back to bed, mate. I'll have to put that gun back on him later. Get you. Just rescue him, because nobody's down this low on the map at the moment. But, yeah. They're kind of like mid-winter at the moment. So, we've got like a whole heap of crops over here outside that are dying off, which is fine. It's fine to me. And I'm still trying to close off this area. We've got one pen closed off. Where else have we got going on? They look like they've mined this out. Sweet. If you guys could smooth that. I actually wouldn't mind if somebody would come in and just smooth the floors. I don't usually take the time to smooth the floors, but until I actually get like fancy floors in here, it will do. Make it nicer for them. And it will give somebody that enjoys doing that like 5 minutes to do something. This is almost done. I'm so glad I already allocated doors because my people get themselves stuck inside. Get this all smoothed out too. Same principle kind of thing. I do need a structure column. I do want this to actually be something more legit. What about doing limestone? I'm pretty sure we got a fuck ton of limestone. I think. Hold on. Yes, we have limestone. It's not a fuck ton, but it should be enough to do. Yes, it's sufficient. It'll be fine. I do need this, however, mined out, since we basically have a roof. I don't really think I need like the center column, but it's added roof. So let's go find wherever the fuck hydroponics are, because I don't make a lot of them. So I kept an image of how I wanted to do the layout of this, but I don't know where I put it. This is an issue of like, I lost the hot tub yesterday. Now where did I put my hydroponics image? Did I save it? I don't know. I might have, maybe not. I know I sent it to myself. Is that it? Nope, that ain't it. An interesting design though. I don't want to look up a guide. I hate the fucking style that I normally see them in. I saw like a bunch of stuff. Alright, get rid of that. I know I sent it to myself. I wonder if maybe. Hold on. I gotta figure out where I sent it to myself and when, because I send myself like a lot of stuff to remember to do stuff. And I know that I like bookmarked this a long time ago. I probably should have looked for this before stream, but I kind of like really only had like the concept like right before stream. So that ain't it. What if I just sent it to myself there? Maybe. I unfortunately like send myself a lot of like memo reminder stuff, like all sorts of stuff very frequently. There it is. There's an image. What was that? Sad Wander. That's fine. How the fuck was this? I thought I had it laid out saved, but maybe not. I want a grow room light in the center. Fine. I realize that. Means I have to get rid of that other pole. Don't know if this is gonna fit this or not. We're gonna find out. They kind of look like they're like over a bit, but I don't do this very often. I'm pretty sure it's like this kind of thing. You kind of like spiral it off. I think. I know that there's like these up in the corner. Let's see if this fits. Let's go with what I'm doing and see what it does. We'll find out. All right, I'll figure out the rest of the fit as I go. Where'd I go? Hold on. No. I don't want that there. Oh, fuck. I got rid of the grow space. I do sometimes wish I could just hit undo sometimes in RimWorld, but I don't wish for it enough to want to like get any kind of mod for it. I don't know if these kind of go off or if they fit in kind of like that. I probably should have kept looking at the tutorial. It's fine. How did I do that? That way. Alright. We will see what fits. I don't know if that's what... No, it's sideways now. Alright. So they've gotten rid of the extra rocks. That would fit. That one doesn't. Fuck knows. I wonder if... I get rid of these ones. Because this isn't like a standard size room. I haven't really dabbled with the whole spinning this shit around stuff. That doesn't quite fit there. Oops, clicked off it. Oh, I might bring that image back up. Suppose I didn't save it originally. Like, it bothers me that I didn't save it. How many wide is this? Looks like it's like only just wide enough to fit them into this square. I actually wanted to... Hold on, give me the cancel. Get rid of... I didn't realize it was going to get rid of the floor too. Alright. Go back to smoothing the terrain. Somebody's got shoot frenzy. So, try that again. Production. Because I'm working with a lot larger space. Pretty sure that's dead center again. The dead center. And instead of like buffing it out one way or the other, I worked out I could just like fucking do this kind of shape. Nothing specifically special. I could have done this sideways or whatever. I think you can also like allow them to like walk around it. I don't know if I fit two there. Maybe? No. Not quite. Which means I can't quite fit it in all of them. That bothers me so much. I don't want to make this any bigger because this wasn't designed to be a grow room. I'm going to leave that for a second. I'll come back to it. This one was, and I had it out by a bit more, and I was going to fit shit in the center. Have I got a different one? Because I've got a different grow room image saved as well. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to look up the super gross, ugly looking spiral things that most people do. I don't really want to do that, and although what I could do, hold on, fuck that off. How far does the grow light reach? This one's not going to be the one to check it. It's going to be down here. Bombay is in a shoot frenzy. Ginseng, sad wanderer. I hadn't really considered this, but power, fucking temperature. No, what am I looking for? Furniture. That moment where I forget. Okay, so it would only go up to there. Okay. So it would fit the vast majority of them.